Change will always come. Storms will always come, but also sunny days and great success and love and happiness. People will come, people will go, but you will always stay.
Tell me about your journey. So, how many countries have you lived in? So, we talked a bit last week. You lived in Japan for a while. Have you lived in many different countries, Shoval?
I lived in Japan for a while. I went for a Zen monastery and I lived there for a while. I practiced and I got my Dharma name, Myoko, which means, in Japan, they give you the name, the master gives you the name by, he sees your heart goals, your heart passion, or your soul goal. He sees that. Like there is something in your life that it doesn't concern, job, making money, but what deep in your heart you will do no matter what. And for me, it was looking for the truth, looking for light. And he gave me the name Miyoko. And he said, you are light and you have to live the light whenever and wherever you go, you will look for that. And I didn't see that there. But just later I could understand what he said. He said that I'm a bodhisattva, that it's a being who live for others. Um, yeah, I can see it from time to time. I'm not a monk or so, but I can see the way I live, that I can see what he meant. Today we are different. We don't live in monasteries but we can still in life bring ourselves as we see ourselves, in life.
Interesting. What was the catalyst for you to move to Japan? Like, why did you want to figure out the meaning of life? How did that come about?
I was about 40, 41. I wasn't happy. I had someone who was very sick, someone I was much in love, for my family member. He was very ill. And I couldn't stand it. And I started to ask questions, why and how and what for, what for. And but it was a time that I was rejected from every work, everything I tried, I did, nobody wanted me. it was, it was, I don't know what it was. So one day I just stopped and I said, I think I have to find another way to look at myself and at my life. I think that what the meaning of everything that is happening. It doesn't mean that I'm not qualified, that I'm stupid. No, this is not the meaning. What most of the time people think. I think I have to find a new, refresh way to look at life. And then, I found Zen Buddhism and I started to read. And then someone came to Israel. He lived in Japan for years. And I said, okay, I'll go to Japan. And I did. And it was fantastic. It was fantastic. Not easy, not easy. But, and when I came back to Israel, I said, okay, I want my old life. I want my old life. And I went to a job and it wasn't good. It wasn't, I just couldn't, it was this fight. I wasn't completely in my new way. I was between the old and the new. And then someone told me, they are looking for meditation teacher here. And I didn't have any idea, I never was thinking about teaching meditation, but I had no choice. other work. I had no job. And I said, okay, I'll do that. And it was good. And then I said, okay, I'll go study. And I started to study somatic psychotherapy, which called biosynthesis. And so, because when I started to work with people, it just happened with meditation, and I felt that I need some structures to work with them. It doesn't. They need more. People need more than just meditation. They need some structures, some certain rules, routines, and so I started to work also with the body. Somatic psychotherapy teach you about the connection of spirit and body, right? There is no separation. The body is our our mind, reflection of our mind and our spirit. So I started to work with people, and at the same time, I went to Belgium. I didn't live there, but I went about once or twice a year for 2 weeks every time to a course of energetic work, which calls Frequencies of Brilliance. The meaning of that work was to find and to develop our body of light. Light, again, light. and and in that work, it was with Christine Day, the marvelous Christine Day, and she is Australian, by the way.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, she lives in America now, but she's originally from Australia. And that opened for me a lot of experience about my nature, about my real nature. I could feel it. I could see it. I could see how we create our life, how we create reality, how we co-create reality. I could really see it by thoughts movement with our emotions and feelings and belief, how it's like we throw outside, we project outside like waves, all our potentials by the way we think, with the way we imagine our heart desires, the way we feel about it. If we feel we can, if we feel we can't. And that's throughout pushed out to the universe as pure potentials. And then manifestations start. I could really see it. For me, it's not some theory. For me, it's real. It's really real. And I remember one day I walked on the street and suddenly I always had one thought in my mind. I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth. I was like a mad. I walked with it for 3 months with only that thought in my mind. One day I walked in the street here in Tel Aviv. Everything just stopped. And I know I am everything and everything is me. So for me, it's really knowing, it's really connection. And now the journey begins. It's not the end of the journey, it's the beginning of the journey, of an endless journey, because truth and everything just got, it never stopped. It's limitless. It has no borders.
When did you get this realization? How long ago?
Around 2000.
Wow, so the last 22 years.
Yes.
And
at the beginning, I couldn't talk about it because, it was too early for people. I couldn't talk. I tried to talk with people. They didn't want to hear. They couldn't. Maybe I didn't know. Maybe I wasn't, so maybe I didn't feel secure with that. Maybe I was, oh, they will think I'm stupid. They will think I'm crazy. It's because it's always about us. It's always about what we are and who we are. And if I'm secure, so the way I will talk, people will listen. If I'm not, people will make me be more unsecure. That's how it works. So I started to understand how to live that. And then, start to deal with a lot. When you become more aware, you start to deal with what you were not being aware before. A lot of fear and many lies that we tell to ourselves, and how we try to control the reality, what we can call the outside reality, instead of take responsibility of our consciousness. And that's the heart of the matter. Because at that time I was still struggling. I was still thought that I need control, to loosen this, to let go of these grasps of trying to control, of wanting security, wanting control, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at that time. Today, I look at this, I said, oops, I call it the oops method. Today, but that's how it works. We have to develop new patterns, new understanding. And one day, it has enough mass to melt, to change, to shift everything. That's how it works. But you have to bring a lot of attention, a lot of awareness, a lot of practice, mental practice, movement, emotional practice, a lot.
so, for example, I'm scared that I'll run out of money. How do you sort of let that go? Because, that may or may not happen. There's no point about worrying it because I haven't run out of money yet. But I'm still scared of that happening. How do I let that go? Because if I let it go, it's like now it may even happen even more because I'm not focused on solving this fear.
Yeah, you see, that's exactly the way we think. We believe that we need control. We believe that you need to hold, we need to attach to that. That's exactly what we believe and how we live. And look at our world, okay? No one have control, and we are losing less and less. We have less and less control. And then we want more and more and more control because we don't feel secure. So here we bring the understanding, the wisdom. The wisdom has the energy. It's all about energy and states of consciousness. The wisdom, the understanding, bring the energy to do the shifting. Now, let's see how it works, really, okay? So we don't have something, and that's, by the way, after working with in the frequencies, I found the Sedona Method, and I became a coach of the Sedona Method. I went to America for 7-8 times, and there where I practiced this letting go issue. So now I have everything, there is my way, not that way or that way. There is my way. So we look at things like we call it a problem, like money. Yeah, my money is a big issue for everyone. So, and we don't have, or we think that we have to work hard and we are not enough. We are not educated enough. We are too old. We are too young. We are always too much, or we are always too less. So we have reasons not to have. And we are thinking all the time about what we don't want. We are thinking about what's scaring us. We are thinking about difficulties. So we are thinking about not having money, right? So let's go for what I said before. If we are the source of our reality, consciousness, the pattern of our consciousness, we will see the same in our reality. We have all the time streaming. We have streaming all the time from universe. It goes through us. We are the medium between the space, the emptiness, which is not empty, which is full with potentials, pure potentials, full with wisdoms, with more possibilities, with understanding, with knowing. And when it goes through us, it has our pattern of consciousness. So if we have our pattern of consciousness of lack, not having money, then it's pushed outside to our reality as, guess what? Lack. You know this. I know my mother had, I don't know if you have it now, my mother had this pattern for cookies, star and heart and, all those shapes. And if you have a star pattern, you cannot have a round cookie. You will have a star cookie. So it's the same. Think of your consciousness as the pattern cookie. And with what kind of cookies do you want to see outside? So life is us. Our life is us. So if I want money, I need a state of consciousness of having money, right?
Correct.
Now, there is only one consciousness. There is only what people call it God, Buddha, Dharma, Allah, Abraham. It doesn't matter. The intelligence, the universe intelligence. There's only, for me, it's the big mind and my small mind. The big mind, the one big, huge consciousness. But there are endless states of consciousness, from shame and fear and lack and anger and anxiety and rage, to peace, to love, to wisdom, to allowing. Okay, so we have endless states of consciousness. And letting go is actually letting go. Stop identify, stop holding on to everything which is not pure consciousness. All the lack, all the misery, all the misunderstanding, all the suffering, you have to give up your suffering.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that's something I've been sort of really practicing. I've been sort of really sort of breathing in the universe's energy and letting it go through me and sort of pushing away the waste. And it sort of does, I feel like it does recharge me. Like when I'm out of energy, I can sort of close my eyes and breathing the surrounding universe's energy into me, and it's sort of recharging my battery.
That's it. When we are in lack, okay, we turn it off. Like we have all the time this streaming, and we turn it off. And when we forget about those little little me, I need that, I need this, all these little me's that are standing on lack, on consciousness of lack.
What is luck?
Lack is I don't have, I am not that, I don't have, I need, I don't have, that's why I need it, I want it, and I have to control it. And until I'll have it, I will not feel secure. I will not feel that I'm worthy. I'll need to control, and I'll have to push against the reality, and only I want. Actually, your state of mind is I want. That's what we call wanting. Wanting comes from state of lack. I don't have. You look at your physical reality and you don't see the money in the bank. You're right. There is no. But now, letting go is stop looking outside. Letting go is bringing awareness to what you do, how you continue, how you strengthen the state of lack of what you see in your life. And then we have to do something else. So we have to stop doing something, and we have to develop new patterns of thinking, of feeling, of looking at reality.
One thing I've been sort of dealing with is after a long day of work, when I'm very tired and exhausted and my battery is empty and my willpower is very low, I would go on my phone and I'm scrolling through social media and I can't stop. I can't stop, and then I don't get enough sleep, and the next day it's worse. And it's very difficult for me. Like, what is that? Why do I do something that I know is unhealthy for me? Why do I know that instead of reading a book at night, I go on my phone? But I know that is bad.
Because you still love it more, you still trust that more. It's a habit, and you're still loving that more than being free. Being free, it's just like, when you hold your phone, when you look to the social media, it's like you have something there. Sort of, you have nothing, but you think that you have something there. Being free, you said, okay, I'll be free, and then what? But still, what about money? What about, it's people scared from that because they don't know. They don't know what is it.
Because
I realize that when I'm on my phone is because there's something, it's painful. Like I'm going through pain, maybe something is not working, or my brain is exhausted and it hurts. And I want to distract myself and do something that makes me feel happy. And I'm trying to put the phone away and feel the pain and sort of accept the pain and sort of embrace the pain. And I'm getting better and better, but it was hard to get to this place.
It's a matter of, pure decision, pure passion for that. And again, it's small steps. Every day you can develop more passion for that, more persistence, it needs persistence. And, at the beginning, yes, you move a lot from one side to another. Yeah, I can't anymore. I have to run. I have to run for myself. I have to, yes, waves. And every time you say no to this habit of cooperating to that wave, every time to say no to that, you strengthen the yes to awareness, to practice, to the new you. Because actually you develop a new you see? You can't do it with the same I am.
And how come I've noticed, like, you know, I get a lot of losses, things go bad, and things go good. Now recently, this last week, things are working, I'm getting results. And now I'm scared. I'm scared that the winds will stop. And that, because I know it eventually goes back down. What is that? Like, I'm not embracing the winds. I'm scared of losing the winds, which is weird.
It's not actually, again, that's how that's how our mind works, and control, wanting to understand, wanting to figure out. But we have to stop doing it. We have to stop cooperating with those patterns. Wanting to understand, wanting to figure out, wanting to control, resistance, wanting to be happy and safe only if the reality change. We have to stop doing it. So we can just decide, I'm not doing it anymore. Or you just say, okay, I'll welcome it. Both ways are okay. Or I'll stop doing it, I'll welcome it, as you said, and then it dissolves, then it melts, and then I closer to my true self, to my true nature, and I am already what I want to see outside. I am happiness. I am love. I am joy. I am abundance. I am. I can feel it now in every cell in my body. But then the mind come, oh my goodness. Yes, but it's not enough. You still don't have money in the bank, right? And then we forget anything. So we have to remind ourselves again and again and again, 1,000 times a day, that there is only one consciousness. And that consciousness is the one who responds to creation, to manifestation.
Do you believe that the mind or the brain can be tired? Like, you know, a long day of work, you do a lot of meetings, and when the brain is tired and has no more energy, you feel sad, you feel angry, you don't feel happy because the brain is exhausted. You can sort of use perspective and content and gratitude to sort of flip it for a bit, but the brain is worn out. And when the brain is worn out, it can't be happy. Is that true, or do you think you can flip the brain?
The brain can't be happy and he can't be secure. It's not his job. And we trust our brain. We lean on our brain. That's why we don't feel happy, because we think we are our mind, but we are not our mind. We are not our mind. We are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions and feeling. We are those who are aware to that and who witness to everything. Instead of saying, for example, I'm tired. What about I recognize here tiredness in the body? How does it feel? Can you feel the change? Can you feel the difference? Because I'm tired, and yeah, I can see there is very tiredness now. Who is talking? Do you see? Can you see that it's not the same I I am. It's not the same I.
Mm.
The brain, I feel like I'm doing it right now. I'm like, okay, I can feel my brain feels a bit a bit of pain. It's a bit sort of tensed up and a bit tired. But the me talking is not the brain. It's different. You're right. So what is the
Now you have more real control, you see?
then how come sometimes after a long day of work or many days of work, at the end of it, I'm really easily angry. I'm angry about things that normally I don't be angry about. I feel sad, I feel lonely. And it only happens if I work a lot. And I know the solution is to get a lot of sleep over 3 or 4 days, no social media, try to reset, eat healthy, and I can go back to normal.
Okay, first of all, yeah, things come with waves, like weather. We have summer, we have winter, and it changes all the time. We have our weather. When I see, oh, today it's a stormy day. That's what I call to a day like that. It doesn't say when you still work and that you don't have storms. You will always have storms. And you will have sunny, warm, beautiful days with butterflies and blue skies. Yeah, we always will have everything. Okay? Now, there is the weather, and there is me here who's standing still and said, okay, there's storm. What you do, storm? You take an umbrella, you take a coat, you close the window. So you take care of yourself. I'm not losing myself. I'm stop identify with that. It's not me. I stop identify with that. I'm not, I'll stop try to control. I'll stop try to change things. So when you feel tired, it's not because you work hard, it's because you have a lot of resistance, maybe. You have a lot of resistance. You have a lot of thoughts how things should be and how they have to be different. You argue with that.
Interesting.
When you are free, when your mind is free, you can work 10, 12 hours and you have the energy. If you need to work, you will do that. You will have the passion, you will have the energy, you will have the enthusiasm, you will feel alive, you will feel joy, you will feel, and you will even not look at the what you watch. Yes.
So you can have infinite amount of joy, enthusiasm, energy. It's infinite possible. Like there's no physical limitation.
Right. And then your body said, okay, now you have to take a break. You will know that. You will know that. You will know when, I started to design during the last years. It just, my creativity from releasing, it just opened and I cannot stop. I started to make jewelry and clothes and accessories. I don't know how. I just know that I'm making it, people buying it. It's amazing. So I have to work a lot. I studied all the kind of Photoshop, all this computer things and painting and some days I have new idea, I have no inspiration because I'm thinking inspiration. I have it in my mind. I have in my mind what I want. I have, which is not wanting, is what I am. I'm a designer, I'm an artist, and okay, inspiration. I have something and I feel inspiration. And then something comes, and then I draw, or I sit in front of the computer. And then after a week, I said, oh, I have now something new, something beautiful. And then I said, I feel, now I have to stop. This amazing, huge wave now end. And now I have to stop and wait to the new wave. But
And then
when the wave is coming, I have the energy to sit and to do and to think. And people called me. I said, I'm sorry. I mean, I have an inspiration. I can't stop it. So I'm waiting. This is my way. I'm not waiting for the walk. There are people who walk for the walk with the head, and it's okay. It's their way. You have to find your way. I'm walking by inspiration. I'm a sensual being. I'm very sensual. I feel like I know. I have even this sense of knowing, inner knowing.
and
When you say the body tells you you're ready to stop, what is that? Do your body feel tired? You're no longer happy? You're no longer motivated? What is that sign?
That the inspiration gone, that I have no new idea, that I don't feel like doing something in front of the computer. So people translate it to having no energy, to sadness, because we addicted to the energy, addicted to this high. It's addiction. Now, if you understand, it's a wave. And it's not addiction. You enjoy your inspiration. It works with wave. You enjoy with it. You don't push yourself. And during the day, I feel tired. Then I stretch myself. I go outside for a walk, some exercise. I eat, I drink. But I can sit until 3 a.m. in the morning and work. And then it complete, and I feel so satisfied, so fulfilled. And then this relaxation after this huge wave. And then I said, okay, now I'll go outside, I'll go to the park, I'll go to the beach, I'll meet friends, I'll watch a movie, I'll watch some series that I like. Yeah, that's okay. Now I can go to social media and write something. And you see, it's again about awareness. And when you are more and more aware, you understand what works for you. And now it's your job to take responsibility of that. It's your job. It's your responsibility to do that. It's your responsibility. I call it, in a lot of spiritual work, people usually, they hear this, there is no me. And every time they think about me and I, they say, yeah, but there is no I, there is no me. And I'm telling people, listen, don't give up your I so early, okay? Your me so early. We have to develop a new one. We have to develop a new, we can't stay empty because we still don't know what to do with this emptiness. And but when we develop this, as you said, when you feel so content and happy and joy, okay, you take it as your new I am, and you bring to that state your goals, your visions to your life. Because when you are quiet, you really know what is your real vision about life, not what you think you should do. What is your passion? What is your heart desire? You feel it. And then you have the energy to walk from this passion, from that love, from that joy. You have the energy to walk from there. And all the work that you do, you develop the master, you develop the owner of this house, the householder. You develop the householder, you develop the master. You need a master to say yes and to say no, right? You need a master to make choices.
Is the master separate from the house? Different?
No,
Or is the same?
yes. The master, like, it conclude everything, include everything. It's like something whole. It's wholeness. You still feel everything. You feel this voice and that voice and all that. Oh, I don't have any. You can take a deep breath and allow and welcome, and then it will dissolve, and the quiet, the peace will come again, and the joy will come again, and you can direct your thoughts again to what you want, to what you want to see in your life. So letting go, as we said, is letting go all this wanting to control and to change and all the resistance and wanting to figure out and wanting to change and wanting to solve the problems. We always have problems that we want to solve. But as we know, we give it power, and it doesn't work like that. When we give power to something, it grows. It must manifest.
You know, I think throughout this life, like, I want to be happy. I know what it feels like to be happy. I know that happiness for me is doing many different things, being adventurous, exploring, trying new things, and sort of creating this sort of amazing story for myself. And every day I'm trying to create this amazing, beautiful story, because it's fun, and being and sort of me being me, it's fun and it's fulfilling. And I think I've recently figured out that a lot of balance is required. Like, I can't just work. I can't just travel. If I travel more than 7 days, I want to go back to work. If I work too much, I want to go back to travel. So it's a balance. And I'm trying to put together this nice balance. And if I just sort of do this every day, I'll be happy.
Yeah, happiness is our nature. Okay, and then it covers with resistance. And I have to go to work, or when you say I have to go to work and you don't feel about that, you have resistance to go back to work. You see, what makes you feel bad is the resistance, not working, resistance. You have to understand that when you pushed against something, it's pushing you back because you pushed against yourself.
How about things like addiction, like, for example, social media, TV, YouTube, nice food, junk food, all these things? It pulls you away, and it's a bad pull. There's no restriction, no resistance. It sort of pulls you in the wrong direction without any resistance.
That's it. That's why we have this, the one who can choose, the one who can make the right choices. It makes us, now we are like a ship with the captain. We are the captains of this ship. So otherwise, the wind and the waves will take the ship.
How do you make the master stronger?
You make the master stronger by the choices that you make. That every time, that by letting go, by releasing, by letting go, I am not continue to cooperate with that. I'm not going to identify with that. You see, it's a new me. It's a new me. I'm a new person now. I'm a new person. I'm a new man. I'm a new woman. I'm a new I'm a new being. It's a new me. I build a new identity, a higher identity which trust the spiritual, the cosmic values. If I understand already, I want happiness. I am happy. I start to choose happiness and to let go of everything that makes me feel bad. Looking outside, try to control the outside reality, and I'm taking back. I am the operant power. I am the operant power. And if you understand that, this understanding will give you the energy. What am I doing to myself now? I am the operant power. That's it. That's it. But you have to say it again and again and again and again and again, 1,000 times a day. You see, every time you meet it, whoops, I'm the operant power. I'm not. There will be days it will be very easy. That will be stormy days that you have to work more. Yeah, but so what? And if you map is all those cosmic spiritual values, love, happiness, clarity, just listen to those words. Just listen to those words and see the influence they have on you. Happiness, love, peace, joy, brightness, clarity, love, peace. How does it feel?
Really calming, really
You see?
let everything go. My mind doesn't think about anything else. It's focus on those different feelings.
So you see, your heart knows. Your heart knows its essence. So this is really practice. This is a real practice. When you let go and then think all day long about how do you want to see yourself? This is me. I'm going to be that new. This is the new man. This is the new person. This is the new human being. You create a new one who lives from a new dimension, because we are multidimensional creatures. Choose a new dimension. It's about shifting our state of consciousness from lack and sadness to joy and happiness. It's a different level of consciousness. It's a different vibration. And what happened? It's not only what we feel; it's what we will try to see. We'll start to see in our reality. We will see people that we will meet people that will make us feel good. People will change in front of us. Some people will go because this energy will be too much for them, which is okay. New people will come, people who can deal with happiness and joy and clarity, and you can talk with them with clarity, no fights, no. And if you have things that you disagree, so you can pass that.
What's your thoughts on a partner, finding a loved one, finding someone that you be together for a long time? What's your thoughts and views on that?
Do you want it? Do you really want it?
Not really. Like, where I'm at is I really love myself. I'm happy with myself, and I'm happy with the people around me, and I haven't found someone that is very similar to me, and I think that's okay. And if if I never find someone that is similar to me in my lifetime, that's okay. I'll be surrounded by people that I enjoy spending time with. I don't need someone with me 24/7. But am I missing something? Is that normal?
Okay, first of all, it's a very good attitude that you don't need someone to be happy and free. Okay, this is a very, very good attitude. But when we let go, our goal is to reach that state of mind. Okay, I don't need to feel secure, even if I don't, unless I'll have money, or I don't need to wait for someone to make me feel happy. Okay, so this is a very, very good start point. But we have also a way. So we have a way of letting go. We have to stop of looking of what we don't have. We have to stop looking at what our senses showing us, and we can build. The other side of practice is to build our new I am. I am one who lives happily with a great partner. I am that. We have to build, we can build that I am that. I am the one who has all the money he needs to have great life.
Now,
Why?
If I don't desire, there's no desire for a partner, do I need to put that into my I am or no need?
We are not talking about desire. You have to sit with yourself. That's it. We usually you ask it interesting. Usually we need a partner, right? We need money. We need partner. I don't need partner, but can be great to have someone happy, independent person. He doesn't need me. I don't need him, but we enjoy each other so much. We support each other. We see the beauty. We know how to. We have great projects together. You know, when with partner, you can build things together which are much bigger than what you can do by yourself. So he can help you. He can help me. He can help me when I have a stormy day, and I can help him when he has a stormy day. We know we don't want anything from each other. We enjoy, and again, it's a challenge. You know, it's a challenge because people who are closing to us, can drive us crazy like that. You know, and if you see everything as opportunity for growth, you say, you know, having partner is a great opportunity for growth because all of the challenges it brings, like family members. So if you look at everything instead of a problem, it's okay, what the new I am? And the other side of letting go is persistence of being what you want to see in your life, how to see your life. It's already there. We walking with our imagination, see ourselves having money, feel it, see a cent that our bank managers say, oh, all that money that you have, I have, yeah, all the money that you have in the bank, or yeah, the new house, congratulations, it's beautiful. Working with imagination and feel it until you can really believe.
What do you do when you're unsure? So for example, my way of making decisions, if I want to sort of say make a business decision or invest in something, I listen to my gut feeling. And if my gut feeling is unsure, then I ask, what would future Andy, future me, prefer? Or what would future Andy, would he make this decision, yes or no? And if that's unsure, what do I do? Sometimes there's investments where I don't know if I should do this, if it will be a good decision. I'm unsure if this is correct. And my gut feeling is not sure.
If your gut feeling not sure, don't do that. We walk by inspiration, and we have all those inside calling, our heart, we have this kind of inner calling, impulses, and we never know, we don't see more than one step. And that's what making us scared and feeling insecure. When I knew, I felt this, I want to design. But you are doing that kind of work for 25 years. What are you doing now? You are not a child. You are not young anymore. What are you doing? And I just couldn't stop that. I didn't know what will happen, but I just know that I have to do that. And every time I said yes to this impulse, the possibility came. A new person, a new possibility, the right teacher, the right school. Exactly what I needed. I said, I'm not going to study now for 5 years as art. No, I'm not. I know what works for me. So what is working for you? Know yourself. Know what is working for you, and trust that, and see if what you think is just a thought that you think that it should be, that how it should be, or it's really feel wow, or it feel I'm going to by this feeling. No, I don't feel like, okay. And usually, most of the time, it works. When I listen to that impulse of joy, of passion, it's true. I didn't know, 2.5 years since I took my first pencil, my first color, and now I'm selling clothes. 2.5 years. I didn't go to academy. I took some courses here in the local college, and it's happening because I knew that it's not my way. I could sit and say, no, I'm not educated in art. No, it came, those thoughts came. And I say, stop. You know who you are, you know what you want. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Because nothing can happen, which already you have it now, nothing in art. And something can happen. So now 2.5 years, I'm selling clothes, you understand? I'm selling bags. How did it? I didn't know. But every step, I knew, okay, now I need something new. And then I found it. Now I need something new. Step by step, trust life. Trust how life works.
Have you ever taken the leap and done something and it was not the right decision?
It happened to me. I needed a new chair to my computer. And I went to shop, and it was so expensive chair, very expensive, terrible expensive, but I thought it's a good chair and I bought it. I was sitting on it one day and I couldn't sit on it anymore, and I didn't want to take it back. So I now was stuck with very expensive chair that I cannot sit on him. And I look at that and I saw that my decision was, I wasn't clear enough. I was tired. I was, I pushed too much, and I paid the price. And I paid the price. So I had, I'm putting it for sale. Of course, I lose money, but I said, okay, I did it. Thank you, Chair, for being a great teacher. And I continue. And now I prepare myself. Okay, I'm having the great, beautiful chair and not spending so much money. I have a great, beautiful chair, and drop it. Drop it, allow life force to bring it to you. Allow always, after releasing and after working on imagination and persistence and building this inner I am, new you. Now, when you relax, you have to allow life force to bring it to you. That's how manifestation works.
Now, in the future, let's say something comes up for you again and you're not sure and you push for it. Will you push for it again? Or this time you'll be like, no, I did this before and it did not turn out right, so this time I say no.
I don't know, and I'm open to make mistakes, okay? I'm open, I'm open to make mistakes. I forgive myself, I love myself, and I use a lot of humor. And I said, oh, you are something. You need to have the best chair with the worst chair for you. You are something, you are genius. I found a way to use humor, which, dissolve all the, okay, I waste so much money. Okay. Yeah. And now I don't have a chair. Okay. And I said, I'm always fantastic. I'm always doing extreme things. I guess, and it's extreme thing to do.
Because I have this decision, this sort of investment, and it cost $20,000, and I've written it down. It makes sense, but I'm still unsure. I don't know if I should do this take this decision. I know it should work, but I'm sad. I'm a bit scared that what if I pay $20,000 and I don't get the result I was looking for?
So
would you allow yourself to stop cooperate with all that kind of thoughts? Now you're doing exercise. Would you allow yourself to let go of all that kind of thoughts that you just told me? Just drop it. It's your mind. Drop it. Your mind cannot help you. Your mind knows problems, not solutions. So don't ask the mind for solutions, right? Drop it. It's a new habit, a new understanding, a new habit that you develop. Stop listening to that kind of thoughts. Would you allow yourself to feel good now, no matter what? The second question. Good. Yeah, I see on your face how you're more relaxed. Now, how do you see your life? Remind yourself again who you are, the new I am. Is it right for you to be that kind of person who make all kind of investments? This is you? Or you just think that what you should be, that the only way you will make money?
So the new I am of this person that is building this cool story that does many different things, this new version of me is not scared, does not worry about if it will work out, if it will not. He's not scared about money. He's not scared about loss. He wants to do things, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. And if it works, cool.
that the spirit. So how do you feel about that specific investment right now? Right now, when you're free, when you feel calm, how does it feel? By that you will know. How does it feel?
This I am is confident. He's not scared. He will do it.
Yeah, but it makes you feel happy. It makes you feel, yes, yes. How does this, making this investment, how does it feel?
It feels like, I should do it. Worst case scenario doesn't turn out the way I want it to be, and I learn something new. But that's, most like worst case scenario, it should be okay. That's what my mind is telling me, my body is telling me, that I should go ahead and do it. Doing it is better than doing nothing.
And there is some enthusiasm there, some joy, some feel of adventure there.
It's a bit of feeling of exploration, going into the unknown, a bit of like, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's different. I'm not staying where I am, and I want that thrill. So I should go and try out this adventure, because every time I've gone and done something that I haven't done before, I've always been happy, but it's always been scary at first. So now as I'm talking, I want to do it more.
So I see I see how you laugh. I see, I feel your openness. That's the answer. Go. And now thoughts of doubts and fear will always come. Okay? We always have the two sides of the coin. Will always come. And then what you do? Letting go. I'm stop identify with that. Will I allow myself to stop identify with that? To stop cooperate with that? To stop controlling? Because it doesn't work. And I have new opportunity now to develop my new habits, my new patterns of having, of my new me.
But I'm scared. This new me seems to say yes to everything.
Yes. So step by step, every day, a little bit more trust life, a little bit more trust that, and know that you will make mistakes. So what? They are not mistakes. So what? You will know what to do. You will know we have life, everything, wave after wave after wave. We will meet in our life all kind of waves. But we develop this strength, this persistent inside us. And then we are, we feel confident, even in the storm.
That's crazy, because as you were talking about that, I was a bit scared that this new me is a bit naive, a bit
adventurous. Says yes
yeah,
to
that's
everything.
what the mind says. Yes, don't listen to the mind.
Yes.
But that's sort of what life should be. You should be saying yes to everything. And then if I notice the more I do, the more comes back. Even if the yes is good or bad, I should say yes, and I'll learn. And it's, I just had a light bulb. It's like, wow, saying yes to everything is not bad. It's good.
Life is generous, Life is generous. They will always give you what you are. If you are fear or if you are happiness, life will give you. If you are abundance, healthy, wealthy, life will give you that. If you are fear, if you are hatred, if you are shame, life will give you that. Life is always generous, always goes with you. And your life is what you are. Your life is your reflection. Your life is as the pattern of your consciousness.
Amazing, Shoval.
So it's great. You know, the first time I heard it's my responsibility, I was said, "Oh my God, but how can I trust? I can I I'm not responsible person. I'm making so many mistakes. How can I trust myself? How can I be responsible for that?" So it took me time to trust and more understanding and more trust how life works. That how life works. The understanding has the power to shift you, to shift your mind. Talk with your mind. Ask your mind, listen, we are going together for a great adventure. I need you aside me. Listen to me. Listen to me. We will have everything we want. Listen to me. Help me. I love you. I love you. We start to send thoughts of love and joy and humor to everything, to our body when we have pain, to our mind when it makes us crazy. Talk to it. Be gentle with yourself. More and more love towards yourself, more and more forgiveness.
When you sort of visualize and picture yourself, picture the I am, what do you usually see? Do you see someone that you look up to? Do you see a sort of fictional character? Do you see sort of like a Dharma version of yourself? What do you see? Because like when I sort of try to picture I am, I sort of I'm thinking of this fictional character that I love watching, and you know, in this, you know, he's sort of like a pirate, and he has this amazing sort of group of friends, and they just travel the world. That's what I picture. At the same time, I also picture, you know, I always ask myself, what would Elon Musk do? When I have a difficult decision, I ask, what would Elon Musk do? So I have this sort of many different sort of versions of I am. Is that okay?
Do you see the pictures out of you like you are watching something outside, or do you a part of the picture? Do you there? Do you part of the picture? Do you feel it doing it now, or are you looking at outside picture?
As you are saying it, I see me with those people next to me.
Okay,
Then
you feel it. You really feel it.
Yeah.
Can you hear
now,
them? Can you hear them telling you, "Oh, congratulations for that great success"?
I can hear them sort of giving me advice, suggesting what I should do, and sort of, you know, supporting me.
Yes, we have to be in the picture instead of looking at a picture. So if I want to be in Australia right now, I have to feel myself, or meeting you live in Australia, shaking your hand and you telling me, "Welcome to Australia." So I am there. So you can start with outside picture and then you make it bigger, bigger, bigger until you feel yourself inside it. And you really live it, and you're doing it and you feel, relax, like it's done, and you really believe it. Then you can stop. So this
yeah,
is one way of using imagination. So, but you have to understand that each one of us has, we use another sense. Some people can hear, imagining by hearing, some by seeing. For me, it's sense of knowing. So until I bring myself to, yeah, I'm Australia now. Hey, yeah, here is Andy. Yeah. Until I have this, yes, I'm there. And suddenly I can feel the weather. I can feel, I don't have details, but I have the essence of things. So everyone has another way, and everyone has to use his, the right sense that works for him. But what important is that you have to imagine the end. This project that you want, you don't have to develop it. It's already happened. And you sit with your colleague or friends and cheers for the success. Congratulations to Andy for the great success. So you feel you feel the bottle in your hand. You hear the voice. You look at the flowers that they gave you on your table. Something make it what for you is the end. When you success, what will happen? So we always have to be at the end.
How do you visualize and know what the end version of yourself is?
You make it. You are the copywriter, you are the actor, you are the director of your life. All our life are just thoughts. All our life is imagination. I will not have is imagination. I will be a great success is imagination. That you see, life, there is no life and then us. There is first us and then life. So imagine life, make it as you want, make the world as you want it to be. Instead of fighting politics and everything, build it inside you. I live in a peaceful world and I build the peace inside me. And I'm telling you, my environment here, I'm not telling about world peace and peace in my country, but my environment is much more peaceful. People stopped shouting each other. It's much more peaceful because every day I sit with that. What a wonderful world of peace I live in. What harmony. I do this with all this world of peace and harmony and beauty. Peace, harmony, beauty. That's my life. And I build it inside me every day, every day. Peace, harmony, beautiful, beauty. People are so happy. They're so confident, so free. During the last 2 years, I was talking about freedom. I'm free. I'm free. What a world of freedom and joy and trust. And I feel that. Build the world that you want to see outside of you. If everyone will do that, we will not have maybe wars but it's impossible that everyone will do that. So, but as more people will do that, you will see more peace environment around you. You will see it. It must be. You know, I had a client. He was a soldier in the army, and in the Israeli army, and he wasn't in a high position there. You know, he was a simple soldier. He didn't want to do more than that, but he had his boss was very hard with him, and he didn't want all kind. He wanted some changes. So I worked with him, you know, let it go. Everything he has, he hold against his boss. Everything. He's like that, she is like that. Everything. He just let it go. And guess what? He started to get everything he wanted in the army. I'm not telling you in a high-tech job, in the army, for God's sake. A simple soldiers. They even gave him an office with his own table. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah, he became so strong, so happy. He was amazing. I said, oh, I see a great leader here in front of my eyes. I'm growing a great leader. And I see, today more and more like people today that I'm working with, and I see the future leaders. They really know how to build with no fight. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want. We know it doesn't work. Look at the world. It doesn't work. So they want, and they are new. The men are more gentle. The women are stronger. So we change, men and women. We change. We are different. You young men, don't be afraid. I always tell them, don't be afraid from your gentleness. It's the new power. It's the new force. Don't be afraid from it. From this gentleness, from the understanding how it works. I want peaceful life in a peaceful world, and you have to be that. That's the price that you have to pay. You have to be it. It's the hardest work. You have to put a lot of energy of that. You have to put no energy when you go to your smartphone with your stupid phone with the social media. No energy there, it's just taking you with it. But you have to put a lot of energy with making decision with what you are going to cooperate now, who you are right now, what you are, what you want to be. And you do it with a new energy, new values. You are new men, you are new women. Don't be afraid of it.
As I'm sort of like, I do have a vision board on what I want to become, and I know about the type of person I want to be, like, confidence, gentle. I want to travel, and sort of what I want to do in my life and all the things I want to accomplish. But one thing I've written down that I need to sort of think about is the type of decision maker I want to be. Because right now I struggle to make decisions. I don't know if things are good or bad. I don't have a solution to that. So I need to...
Andy, what if right now, instead of seeing yourself as one who cannot make a decision, what if right now you start to see yourself, to decide to see yourself and to be a one who can make decisions easily? Yes, that's me. Okay, I'm stopped to say I'm not. If you start now, yeah, I am that, I am that, I am that, and you start to feel it. Yes,
I'm a decision maker. I know how to make good decisions. I can make the right decisions.
That's it.
I'm really good at making decisions. I can make decisions. I'm not
How does it feel? How does it feel? This is a great question. How does it feel to be
I feel
a great
more confident.
decisions
There's less
maker?
tiredness.
That's it.
I feel
So can
relaxed.
you feel it now? Great. Can you feel it now?
It's not
Great.
tiring. It's now there's no longer unsureness. It's I'm flowing. I'm more happy. I'm more confident.
Yeah. Can you see you even breathe better right now?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You can stretch your body. You can open your body, allow the energy to flow.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. Think and build what you want. And how does it feel? Be that. Start to build it. How does it feel? What will happen?
Not tired. It's I don't have to think. No longer am I unsure. The doubt is blocked out. I am confident in myself and the decisions I make, and I'm able to sit with the consequences of my decision. There's no longer any sort of doubts that I'm trying to fight off. It's no longer in my circle.
I'm calm.
Yeah, and Andy, stop talking about what about not, okay? About what stop looking at the past. Stop looking at the past. Okay? Stop looking behind you. Okay. That's me. That's me, easy with decisions. Even if easy with decisions. And you can, how does it feel? Sit with it. Easy with decisions. Easy with decisions.
Easy with decisions.
Easy. And start to build it and see from that every state of consciousness has its new thoughts, it's new pictures, it's new
Oh, that's
emotions,
great.
it's your feelings. That's it. You can't change a state. You can't change the thoughts of a state. But when you change the state, the thoughts change.
Now, how do I stay here? How do I stay here forever?
No, you can't, because life is waves. But you build that ability of
To
stability
switch.
inside you, of this bright knowing, bright confident. I am the one who choose. I am that. You build this stability that your thoughts, your emotions, and what you do are in synchronity. That's what you practice. That everything will work together, because usually it's not. We want something, but we have different emotions who contradict it, and we don't do what we want, or we push against. It's really a waste of time. So you build it, and step by step, don't try to push. You not hurry to everything, and you will see when you will have the energy to do. You will have the energy to walk, to do whatever you think that you need to do. You will just do it, and that's it. There will be no noise anymore. Stop looking at the past, build it now. You can talk about it. How does it feel? Yeah, and it will, you have to build it. New pattern, new you, everything will change. Now, when you are great with making good decisions, you will have new ideas. You will have more possibilities. Do you understand that? Because your life is what you are. Live already live now your future.
Beautiful. Thank you, Shoval. I really appreciate time today, Shoval. I had a lot of fun talking and chatting with you. Tell me about your YouTube channel. Tell me about the different things you do so that my audience can learn more about you.
Okay, yes, I have a YouTube channel, Shoval Aloni, and I have a lot of exercises, so you can practice. You can practice of a lot of letting go practice. Money, relationship, fear, insecure. You have a lot of letting go exercise sessions, and go to this. It's for free. You can practice how much you want. And I have my Facebook page, Shoval Sedona Method. And in my art page, Myoko Art by Yifat Bentov. Yes, you can see it here. Yeah, and I'm having groups. I work with on Zoom, and I have private session via Zoom. And now I also have my design. So my life is very rich and exciting. In my age, if I understood, if I don't have new project, I feel I see more the end than there is no future anymore, only end. So now I have a future. Now I have life. Now I have, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic to have, to find, to rebuild yourself again and again and again. And remember, you will always have to do it. Change will always come. Storms will always come, but also sunny days and great success and love and happiness. People will come, people will go, but you will always stay. So what I want is to open people to the simplicity behind the complicity of life. I want them to open up for that and to live from that with trust, to relax, to trust life, to trust themselves. Stop looking outside. Be the life that you want to see outside. And you have to do it boldly. You can't be shy. You can't ask for permission. You take it. You have to do it boldly. You have to be there. You have to be persistent. It's not for lazy people. It's not for if you can if you think you are lazy, you can work on it. You can stop. You can say, no, I don't need it anymore. I want to be someone else, and you can work on it. You have to do. It's a lot of work, but it's the more. Nothing will make you so happy and so feel so full with love and exciting as new understanding, and this just for a moment to touch the love that surrounds you. For me, just I said, okay, plug in, and I feel it. It's not empty. It's full with love and wisdom. Feel it. Just open yourself to the space around you. Drop everything and feel it. Feel the joy, feel the love, feel the wisdom, feel the abundance. This is you. This is you. This is life. Life is not struggle. Life is generosity, creativity, joy. Together, we are together in that, and we can enjoy it. We can enjoy the ride together.
That's beautiful, Shoval. I really appreciate your time today. I really appreciate your insight and perspective. You know, I love how you do have this free spirit. You truly, you know, I can feel that you're not attached. You're not worried. You don't need to control. You sort of go with the flow of life, and you're happy. And you found, you're at a place where, you know, you love what you do. You love helping people. You love the creativity, the art. And you're sort of this bird that is soaring into the sunset. And it's just forever and ever. That's sort of what I feel and see.
Great. I love it. I love the way you said it. And you see, because I see myself so lucky. Now I hear from you such beautiful words, you see, because I open for that. I open to see people like you. I open to meet people like you. Generous and beautiful. Yeah. That's it. Ask for what you want. The doors will open. That's how it works.
What do you do when you're sort of in a situation where you're sort of stuck in the past? You're sort of just stuck. How do you, and you can't seem to let it go. You keep sort of bringing back to this something in the past that is just holding you back from flying.
Right. Yes. I see that many times with people. There's still things from the past that no matter what they do, they cannot shift it. So I have a great things for them, a great exercise for them, a great practice. Go to the past. Go to the first time you remember that you started to feel the way you feel right now. And I'm not asking you to lose yourself in that. I'm asking you to follow that, to follow the picture, to follow the emotions, the feelings. Just follow. See. Be curious about what's happening there to you. And can you see that you started to tell yourself a story about that? That you had some decisions, some conclusion. You started to tell yourself a story. I will never have, I can't, something. What is it?
So I sort of put myself into a past about a certain sort of friendship where, I felt like I was always boxed in. I felt like I couldn't grow. I couldn't be myself. It felt like, I was constantly sort of being tight.
Very good. So this is the story you told yourself. That is the story you told yourself. And actually you made a decision. And that story, that decision continue to control you today. So if you look at it now, from your perspective now, do you still need that story? That's the only question I'm asking you. Now, wow, I can feel your energy, that shift right now. I can feel it. How do you feel?
It sort of went away. It sort of was like a river. I just let it go.
It's a huge letting go here by see that you made a decision and now you don't need it. That's the only thing you needed. Now, I'm not saying it will not come again. Okay? Still sit. Do I need it? If you need to go back and look more, don't lose yourself in that. Just follow the decision. What happened to you? How you closed yourself. Do I need it? That's me. That's the person I'm going to be. No, I know it doesn't work like that. You already have new understanding about life. You know the wisdom. And you know yourself. And you have the courage to do that. And the sense of adventure to do that. That's it. Oh, that was very strong, and it was very huge. Yeah, I can see your face opening up.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that was an amazing exercise to let go of things that are holding you back.
Yes. Always look at the decisions that you made at the past. That's the way to change the past. Because now when you look at it, it's like it never happened. Your past changed because you are now different. You are not holding the past. So there is no past anymore.
And you're right, like, it's not like it's going to go away forever, but you have to do it again and again and sort of practice, and it becomes instinctual, and it will eventually go away forever, because I know it's still there.
Right.
But I can now.
But so what? You can say,
practice.
yes, so what? Yes, so what? So what? That's okay. I love the child. I have a lot of compassion for him. But yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It instead of fighting yourself and as a child and fighting the past, now you bring compassion, you bring love, you bring wisdom. Those are the energy, the vibrations. This is the fire that melts everything.
I think compassion really helps for me. You're right, compassion and love.
It's a huge energy. It's the strongest energy in the universe. Compassion. Compassion is simple. It's, yeah, so what, sweetheart? So what? So what, honey? So what? If you have a child, he makes mistake, you just hug him. Yeah, so what? It's okay. Mama is here. Daddy is here. So what? That's it. Why do we continue to punish ourselves so much?
Yeah.
Compassion is the strongest energy on earth.
Yeah. I think for
And
me,
just follow, not identify. Compassion is there. It's already there. And by following, you open to it more. It just open you. If you just follow, look at it. No judgment. Don't want to understand anything. Wow, yeah, I see. Oh, no, but now I don't need it. It's the greatest tool.
I'm sort of like giving myself a hug as I'm visualizing.
Give yourself a big hug,
it's
Andy.
okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, yes. We
Yeah.
are okay. We are okay, people. We are okay. We are wonderful. We are the wonderfulness itself. We are beauty itself. We are wisdom itself. We are spiritual beings living here in a human body. Let's bring God to earth. Let's bring divinity to earth, to this life, and have heaven on earth. This is heaven on earth. We are responsible to bring heaven thoughts, heaven values to earth, to suffering, to lack, to reality, and change it. You can change it as much as you do, as you want, because you do it all the time. When you hate someone, you change him. He will hate you. He will destroy you. When you love someone, you will see love. You will feel love. And if he cannot give it to you, he will walk away. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid if people will start going. It's okay. They don't need you anymore and you don't need them anymore. You will come. Even if someone that you loved left you, you can still hold your love. Don't be afraid for that. I love that people, but he wanted to leave. That's okay. You don't have to lose your love, because we always think, I love. People love. It's only if I have these people, I can love. No, they can go and I can still love. I'm responsible for. I am love. So why do I have to close my heart because this person went? Why left? Why? I don't. I learned it. I had a relationship with someone that I really wanted, and he left. He didn't go. But the relationship wasn't good, and I said, I want it to. I want him. I wanted to finish. I wanted to go, but I will not do it until I feel love. And one day I could do that. And I just said, you have to go. It's done. And I love you. And it was such freedom in that, we suffer so much in relationship. People people sick, people die, but also people we love, we think they loved us and someone, no, I have someone else. And that's okay. I don't have to close my heart because I don't have to love him, but love is here. And it was a it was beautiful experience. Not easy at that time, but beautiful. Now I'm not afraid. People come, people go, things come, things go. Money go on this chair. Yeah, so what? Money will come. I could still be free. I can still be loving. Yeah, this dancing, I love to dance. Dancing, this life dancing, beautiful.
Yeah, as you're sort of sharing that, like it was weird. Like as I visualize, the end me, the me at the end, hugging me now, and sort of embracing me. It's all of a sudden, I'm calm and I'm no longer scared to do those decisions. You know how we were talking earlier about I was unsure on how to make. When I sort of love myself and have compassion for myself, it's now the decision is much more easy. It's gonna be okay.
So that's what I said about states of consciousness. State of consciousness of love. Love sees the world differently than fear. Love sees the chicken that it can trust. Love sees security. Love sees enthusiasm, joy, passion for life. You see, it looks at life different. It feels life different. It experiences life different. So that's why I don't believe in this healing world. We didn't heal anything that jumped in our consciousness. Now you are different. You are sitting with the same clothes or the same chair, but you are not the same Andy. You are different now. You are living now, you're another dimension of you as a multi-dimensional creature.
When I'm loving myself and embracing and hugging myself and really feeling it, all of a sudden there's no more tough decisions, no more tough things, no more tough
No,
Things
no,
aren't
it
trying,
can't
like it's
be.
not. No,
You are
it's no
here,
longer
that
tough.
is here. Yeah, that's it. As I said, every state of consciousness has its package of thoughts,
Mhm.
pictures, emotions, feeling. The same package you had in fear, it's not the same package you have in love and compassion. Different package, different thoughts, different perspective.
beautiful exercise.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So yeah, this is another episode of the podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I had so much fun. If you guys made it to the end, thank you for giving us your time and listening to this episode. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Thank you. Bye-bye.